Ooh, what's good, family? It's your man, the YB, back once again. So, as you've seen by the title, my doggy, Ryan, TikTok, Garcia, the TikTok king, has blasted and aired out Gervonta, Tank, Davis, scary ass dude. This is just too easy, he said. Stop running, Tank. Stop hiding from me. I'm on that booty hole. Stop staying quiet behind Haymon. No rematch clause. Winner takes all. Coward. Now, where this comes from, a few days ago, Oscar de la Sniffer came out and said, the last hurdle, the final issue in the contract is to do with the rematch clause. Showtime. Well, there's only one rematch clause, and that's for Tank. Tank's the only guy who gets a rematch, contractually speaking. In that rematch clause, if Tank loses, Tank will remain in control of all of the rights. So the rematch will be on Showtime, and the rematch, or the first fight will be on Showtime, or something to that effect. Oscar de la Sniffer said it's not fair. If Ryan Garcia wins, then they should have the terms on their side, i.e. DAZN, they get control. Now, it's difficult. The precedent says people like AJ, when people like AJ or Canelo have a fight, they're the ones with the rematch clause, and they're the ones who get to determine everything. How much it's paid, the whole lot. So even when AJ lost to Usyk, he was still a 50-50 split, even though he was the loser, and AJ had essentially control of everything. Where it was, when it was, the whole works. And I'm pretty sure it's the same for Canelo, truth be known. However, what I will say is, AJ was a champion. Canelo is a champion. Most of the time, I'm trying to think, give me an example in the precedent where such contract rematch clauses are put in place without the individual being a champion. Now, with all intents and purposes, champion or not so relevant. A contract's a contract. You get what you sign, or you get what you negotiate in a contract. You could be two bums on a street and get a rematch clause. There's no built-in, or a status of a champion doesn't necessarily build in a rematch clause or not. But from my point of view, I get that. I get why a champion who's earned his way to being the top. Because the thing is, what people don't appreciate about champions is there's no accidents for champions. There's no slip-ups for champions. You have to be on your game every single time. So I believe a rematch clause makes sense on that basis. I believe to beat especially, I'm not talking about if you're, for example, a Teofimo Lopez. A Teofimo Lopez or a George Kambosos, they hadn't earned the rights for rematch clauses, in my opinion. What had Kambosos done? Okay, he beat T.O. in a close fight. He'd done nothing. So a champion like T.O., they haven't earned the right for rematch clauses. But people like Canelo, people like AJ at the time, people who have a long history of getting W's, the law of numbers or the law of statistics says eventually you're going to have a bad night and someone else is going to have a great night. And that's what rematch clauses protect against. They protect against someone nicking. I mean, in a way, in fact, the Lomachenko, great example of this. Lomachenko, he was the Canelo and the AJ. But guess what he didn't do? He didn't put a rematch clause in. And in effect, what happened then was, you had a dude who was undeserving in Teofimo nick the belt, only to go and lose it to Kambosos. And essentially, them 135 belts have been lost for the last 2 years as doing nothing, haven't they? And that's what rematch clauses protect against. They protect against a one-hitter quitter, a lucky dude nicking a belt, and then running off with it and just you know what I mean, messing the whole system up. They help keep the lineage in place. And I believe Lomachenko would have beat T.O. the second time, for what it's worth. But anyway, where I'm going with this is the fact that, guess what? Tank lineage. Listen, Tank he ain't doing nothing. Tank ain't fighting no one. He ain't fought, never. He hasn't even had a belt at 135. In fact, he hasn't even fought top people at 135. He just hanging about the place. So what's Tank done? And people talk about A side and B side. Okay, Tank has sold more pay-per-views, but even on that basis, I mean, commercially speaking, Ryan's not. It's not like, for example, let's think of someone. I don't know. Pick anyone you want. Ryan isn't just another guy. Ryan he's that, as far as commercial goes, he's that guy. Really, this fight is as close to 50-50 as it gets, in terms of commercially speaking. So I'm not sure, where's Tank getting this value from? He's not a belt holder. He's not beat no top names. Now listen, neither is Ryan. Neither has Ryan. But that's my point. They're about, I'm not being funny here, they're about equal. I might go as far as, okay, Tank's worth 60, and I think that's been negotiated already. Tank's getting 60% and Ryan's getting 40%. That, for me, is as far as it should go. All this talk about rematch clause and everything else, listen, like Ryan said, let's run it. Let's run it. No, rematch clause for what? Number one, if you're going to win, it's not a problem. And that's why I'm tired of hearing about Al Haymon as well. I'm tired of these fighters hiding behind Al. Terence Crawford said it. Now, I'm not sure exactly what happened with Crawford, yeah, but the fact of the matter is, they all do it. All these Al Haymon fighters, oh man, speak to Al. Al's my big daddy. Like, what's this? Oh, I'm my own boss, but Al's in it. All these so-called alpha males, all these so-called big bosses. Never mind big boss, you've got big daddy. Yeah, all these big bosses are, I'm my own boss. You, man, have got a big daddy. You call Al Haymon, well, Al Haymon makes you call him Big Daddy. That's just what it is. So don't let me hear, I don't want to hear, listen, anyone working with Al Haymon, I don't want to hear any more about how I'm my own boss. No, listen, you ask permission from Big Daddy. That's what you be doing, about your own boss. So facts. Where is Tank at? Why isn't Tank out here saying, listen, I told Big Daddy. Bear in mind, people, it was supposed to be Floyd. And that's why I've never, yes, Floyd is scary for sure. But I've never completely blamed Floyd for why Tank ain't never fought no one. Ultimately, responsibility comes down to the fighter. This isn't 1960 where promoters have all the control. In this day and age, yeah, as a fighter, if you want to fight, it gets done. That's how I feel. Yeah? Don't tell me these fights can't be made because no. If you want to fight as a fighter, they get made. If Tank was out here saying, listen, I'm going to win this fight against Ryan Garcia. Why isn't Tank out here saying that? That's what I don't get. Ryan Garcia has agreed, we'll fight on a 60-40 split, so you are the A side and the winner takes all, essentially. If I win, I win. If you win, you win. No rematch clause. Why isn't Tank all over that? I don't get that one. He should be thinking he's going to win anyway. He's got it all in his favour. The catch weight is in his favour. 136. The fight should be at 140, in my opinion. They've both got no silverware anyway. It's like, what's the point of draining yourself down? Oh, draining yourself down because you know Ryan is more dangerous there. And that's what I'm getting at here. Tank has everything in his favour. And now he wants even more. And really, it's based on nothing. He hasn't earned it. Honestly, if Tank had maybe the Pitbull fight. That's Tank's only fight I give him credit for is the Pitbull fight. And some people said he lost it. And what we know for a fact is he ran for his life in that fight. Mr. Big Knockout Tank ran for his life against Pitbull. So in a way, he's kind of down bad in that sense. The guy who clowns Devin, who got the belts, Devin run too much. Listen, you was running against Pitbull. Oops. Yeah? But anyway, listen, truth be known, I'm hearing Ryan Garcia's linked with other fighters right now. Regis Prograis. Yeah, stay away from Prograis. Stay away from Prograis. That's how I feel. Prograis, for me, Prograis, he a different kind of dude. But listen, if Ryan does fight Prograis, he'll get mad respect for me. Not advisable though. I think Ryan, in fact, what should Ryan do? I don't know what Ryan should do. I don't know. I don't know the answer here. Really, it's not about Ryan. It's about Tank. Tank, pick your phone up and tell Big Daddy you want this fight. Yeah? Tank, if you're really from Baltimore, if you've really got any weight in anything, that's what you need to do. Pick the phone up and say, listen, I don't know about all this waffle about rematch clauses. Get me this fight now. I want the pretty boy. That's what you should be doing. Where is Tank at? Where is he at? In fact, I'll do it on another video, but where is he at? Where is this guy at? We need to know. Where are he at? My man doesn't be hiding. In fact, let's have a look now. Gervonta. Let's find this scary dude. Here we go. Oh, stop it. Here we go. Look. Oh, that's January. I thought it was February. This guy. Yeah, the guy's missing. Don't you try judge us like you have no flaw. Scary ass dude. The guy is MIA. That's where he at. I've been told you this guy's scary. He's scary and he's missing. No good. I'm backing my doggy Ryan on this one. Now, am I saying Ryan going to wash Tank in the fight? I'm not. But I just don't like this guy Tank. Where are he at? He blamed Floyd. And in fact, on the Gilly show, the Gilly, them other clowns, them fake hood dudes, Gilly whoever, Gilly and Bummo, yeah. Gilly said to him, Tank, have you ever pulled up on Floyd and told him what fights you want? Have you told Floyd you want the big fights? Oh man, I never told Floyd. Scary dude. You know what I mean? What do you mean? No, that's what I don't get. All these Baltimore guys, all these Chicago guys. Oh man, we be smoking on this pack. They talk about all the packs they be smoking on, yeah? Wait a minute. Baltimore and Chicago, they talk about all these packs they smoke on, but yet Tank, who's from that culture, he don't know how to, you know what I mean? He don't know how to smoke on someone's pack. How's that? Explain that to me. These guys be calling out their ops all day, but Tank, who grew up in that culture, doesn't know how to call. You know what I mean? What's that about? Why hasn't Tank been putting the word out on the street? I want this guy Floyd. Get me that guy. This guy's sweet. He's scary. Simple as that. And anytime you hear a fighter say, oh man, I leave it to my management. They're basically saying they're a scary dude. The scariest one is at that. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Ryan Garcia, he on this guy's neck. He bit on this guy's neck. Smash the like button, subscribe, and let off the bell 100%.